unless you're asked for it by a DM. Say for you're playing, supporting cast members, you're playing tigers, whatever else. Otherwise, just stick to your normal NPC models and so on, or PC models. Whoops. There have also been reports about other people not abiding by our current model statistics, rulings, hard limits, whatnot. I'm going to be going over people's models throughout the week. If your models are not within standard, you may receive a strike for it. Just letting you know. This information wasn't exactly communicated over, so I'm just going to go over it for now for those who are in engineering or would like to know about the rewards that were given or the benefits that were received as a result of taking over the production facility from the Granger mission. For those that were on it, it is slowly being constructed and turned into a Whisperer repair depot. There are an assortment of repair mechanisms to help repair any mechanical weapons, vehicles, armor, equipments, and etc. It has a large host of materials, mostly made for Tier 2 armor. I'm sure if it hasn't already been updated, I'll be sure to get the inventory sheet updated with the new set of materials and all that inventory that needs to be set up and all. There's storage room for multiple vehicles. There's currently no main generator that's currently having the production facility run at full capacity due to the attacks, invasions, and raids that the Whisperers conducted throughout its history, so that will likely have to be sourced, but there is a backup energy generator present at the location. That is all the information I have on that repair depot. I'm sure there can be efforts made either through, I'm not sure through IC actions, because I'm not sure how that's going to be construed, but it could probably be done through progress reports. If you'd like to contribute to it, you should let I believe Kazuki or Darth know that you intend to do as such and ask for that sort of thing if you'd like to contribute. The main thing that was spoken about at the DM meeting that will be taking place through the next week or two is our medical situation. Due to timing of the year or just lack of people being here, we don't have a lot of medics on standby, so we don't want to go into the case of not having to send a medic and punishing players on it for not having a medic at the time of needing to do medical. In place of this, there will be getting our. It's kind of been used in the past, but it's been all over the place. There are going to be constituting people to be trained into basic medical. This means, very specifically, if there is not a team, or if there is not a person that can be assigned to a medic that is a medic, very obviously, you can have. You can have your character be trained in medical, of which will be getting set up and processed and all that soon enough for your leisure. It will likely be in-character mandatory for all members of the base to kind of go through this process, and there will be classes, trainings, or whatnot that will be hosted either by medical staff or other characters on the base. Once you go through the training, this doesn't necessarily mean you can now always do medical, or you can always have a base medic. You can always have basic medical training. It's set up so that if there's no medic that can be assigned to a mission, someone will be designated as the field medic or for basic medical stabilization and training for that. Meaning there will always be the option for one medic to always be on the team if there is not a medic available. You can say you still have the whole medic training, but you will not get the basic medical flat rolls if you get trained on a normal basis. It's only applied to if you're a designated medic on a team. It's a very confusing explanation. I kind of complicated it, but that's it is. If you have any other questions about that, then let me know. I guess I'll Neb know because he wrote it up. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions for anything else? Anything at all? Because if not, then we don't really have a lot of people. We don't have anything planned really. Ultimately today, myself and what looks to be Neb will be your only DM. So if you want to do something or anything, let either of us know. But try not to go absolutely off the rails, please. Try not to initiate like PvP or anything like that without like, I don't know, notice, whatever, so on and so forth. Loopsy, what's up? Those are getting done by tonight. Alright, that should be about it. I don't think... Deb, do you have anything if you're here?
I don't think so. I know, unless, what's the other way? I believe the training may happen today, or it will end up happening Friday. Like Carlo said, it is gonna be mandatory for everyone, so just keep that in mind. It's under the expectation that we want everyone to be able to have the option to be that field medic, just so we don't have to like remember, oh yeah, these are the people that are trained and these are the people that aren't trained. So do just keep that in mind. It's for out of character simplification, then less so of anything in character.
Keep in mind this won't be time gated. Today and Friday won't be the only days. You'll be able to receive the training. It'll be, you know, whenever we get the stuff set up to run a drill class or whatever the fuck it is. And you'll find out about that later. Cool. Anything else? I don't think I'm forgetting anything.
When I get in, I'll stay for rolls, so you can go do your thing.
I'm already here, so.
I'm gonna stab you, bro.
Too bad. If you need any rolls or anything, please head over to the wall on your right. Otherwise, you guys are free to hop down to Whisper 1 at this time if you're a PC, if you're joining us to help NPC. We don't really have anything for you today, so feel free to hop into one of our Whisper NPC models and, you know, just come around, talk, chat, socialize. Depending on certain things, I may do something, but we'll see how that turns out. Yeah. Cool. Only NPC or only people in supporting cast should be in this channel, please. I let people know whenever cards are up.
Planning the assassination of Wrench. Alright.
Okay, it's found out by Queen. What do you do now?
Queen? Plan the assassination of Queen.
Okay, Millie arrived and just all that fours your brain.
I planned the assassination of Millie.
I'm no longer
Your
helping.
your headset short circuits.
Strange
I planned
hacks
the
in your head.
assassination of Meta.
Metagram.
Tier 2. I have 2 successes, and I get a +2 on my own. So
I have a +1.
How do you get a +2 on your own?
I have a +1 from Engineer, and I have a +1 from a blueprint that Jitters made.
Oh, tier 2 armor?
Yes.
We're just trying to get everyone tier 2, man.
Okay.
Hi, chat.
Holy fuck.
You didn't need any of that.
Shit, because I had 2 nat 20s on
Before you
fucking armor.
Before even Gems has a chance to come over and walk over to you, you're just done.
Like, I probably like walk in and I'm just like, are you down?
He's literally useless.
Thank you, Kuro.
I'm a useless chud. Plan the assassination.
Yeah.
I have a minor
Yeah.
role for.
We have a good day, everyone. Nice to see you all. Hello, Seiko. Hello, good day. Hello, believe you. Hello, Sukunda. Hello. Nice to see you. Take care of yourself. A good name.
If Kaz is gonna be showing up, so
Probably not.
you're on your
No
own
worries,
then.
if not.
So, is the training happening today? 'Cause if not, I might just make Queen available for anyone who wants to spar with her to learn some stuff.
Ooh. Please hop over to DM on call. You can join that channel. I'll talk with you about it.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Again, happy birthday, Kara. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Everything burns. Hey, Blake.
You there?
Hello.
Ugh.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yo. Turn on my music. So I don't really have an idea or an idea of how I want to run the whole medical training. I think in part because Wrench is already aware that you know basic training and basic medical training. He doesn't know shit about it. Originally, Wrench was just gonna ask Blockhead to just essentially make like a course or something he can like put people through or like train people through. But if you would like to cooperate with Blockhead to get that done, that would probably work a bit better since both of you are medical. And whenever you
Men. So, one second.
Already got it planned out.
The medical thing?
Yep.
Okay. You fine with Queen assisting? She does have medical
100%.
first aid training. Okay. So yeah, just let me know when you're doing it.
To
I'm
give
just gonna
you-
restart.
the context of this course is to give people the knowledge that if they have
Hey Jake.
if they have a medical kit or something along those lines, they have medical equipment or gear, they can do basic medical flat roll, whatever. Whenever you decide to do it, it's just like 10 minutes. People kind of like mute in, but it doesn't really matter in timing because there's literally nothing happening today. Whenever you want to run it, just like call people over comms, and they'll come in, join, and do all that stuff.
My plan was I broke down like a med kit into little ingredients, shit that would make sense to be used out on field here.
So it's basically a general knowledge, kind of like this does this does that.
This is gauze. This is how you apply it. Sometimes you might need to pack it into a wound. Then you wrap over it. This is a sticky bandage thing. I forgot the name of it. I have it written down on my notes.
This is a tourniquet.
Training is whatever you want it to be, as long as it makes sense and it can be. It's intended that everyone should be going to the training. If someone ends up not going, then I don't know. I don't know if we're going to track that now at all.
I can write it down if you want.
I mean, I imagine
It's up to you.
Blockhead will probably
Ultimately, it
write in their
doesn't matter.
clipboard because Queen says about clipboards and everything, so, organizing stuff. So, Mint can just keep track of it. I think it would be cool to have it so that during sessions we kind of go through people. Anyone who's not done it, you just kind of call up being like, hey, mandatory fucking thing. If they really don't want to do it, or people can show up with us say they've done it off scene. But I think it would be good to do
Everyone
it in
come
character.
to the med bay now, unless you've taken your medical class already.
Additionally, this one doesn't include you. You can go into character if you want, or if you'd like. I want Queen to run whenever you get time. It doesn't have to be today, obviously, but if you can have like a set up plan or idea of how you'd like to do it, I'd want Queen to set up a marksman training. It could be somewhere in the base. We could use like one of the towers and shoot into the industrial sector. We could figure out a way to, get up into the tower and use that from there and set up targets and whatnot. Anything you think would be cool and would be, instructive or whatever, however you want to do it. I would like to run a marksman training though.
Yeah. Okay.
There
Today
isn't really any
or-
restrict. Again, it doesn't have to be today. This is I just want get a marksman training run and done.
Yeah.
This when I say marksman, I should reference this as more like sniper training, like very long range.
Okay.
I know Alice or my music changed. No, don't play that. No, I don't listen to that song. I don't know why it's on my playlist. I know Alice is wanting to run a firing range training at some point, so I'm sure it'll happen sometime soon whenever she gets around to bringing it up.
So do you want me to do it beforehand or at the same time as Alice's?
It doesn't matter. I'm just letting you know that
Okay.
you should be doing like long range. Alice will be more like short to like mid or like gun combat. Beyond that, I know I want to run like a basic like drill instructor thing, which I'd probably handle as Daniel or Hades, as given jurisdiction by Queen. I probably won't do that until we have like the base here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Feel free to head in. I'm gonna throw you up into Whisper 1 since I'm just gonna be the only DM around.
Yeah, sure.
Cute. Actually,
So Saint Zao want to make sure they're like integrated and everything else. I wasn't sure if they wanted to use the Squire as well.
You can use whatever you like. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. I'm thinking about maybe doing like a small planned like planned events of them going to go scout out more of the industrial and salvage, and maybe a couple of tigers show up or something. I'm just letting you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It will depend on if anyone else shows up. All right, that's it. I have nothing else.
All right.
I'm gonna throw you back up.
Hi, Saint.
Hello.
Anne. You excited?
I'm not crying yet.
You're not crying yet. Why would
Not
you
yet.
cry?
Scared me. I'm gonna be
It's a dream.
I see.
in here. Sadly, my trackers didn't want to work.
Have you calibrated them in Steam
But
VR?
I have to do that. One of them, my waist did not charge, so I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
I currently have them charging, but it's something I'm just gonna have to figure out for next time.
So yeah, you can kind of do what you want. You can just be a person now on a base. You can be a squire if you want to. That's the options there. So you can kind of do some initial interactions, or you can just use a regular whisper. I know this was in line with what you wanted your character to look like anyway, so I think it's
Yeah.
it's quite convenient. So yeah.
I'm here to help an NPC.
I don't really think there's
whatever
any
happened
kind of
there, but-
plans that we have today. There's no
If
missions.
you haven't done so already,
So,
feel free to go cards
just,
up. At this
have
time.
fun. Just talk to people, interact. Do things around the base. I'm sure people
Yep.
interact with you.
We're gonna do that.
Obviously, if you're
I
a
did get OVR working. Which is
that's great. So it's up to you if you want to have it so that you've been here for a while, you're fresh from somewhere else, or you're from another outpost, you come in here to like do a pit stop. It's completely up to you what you want to do. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, just familiarize yourself with the portals. Do you know how to do you know how to do the interface with the down and up on the right controller?
And an up on Rick.
Oh, yeah, I often kills people.
It loads, yeah.
Yeah, it will kill you the first time you're using it because
Oh my god.
because it's loading things, so it will kill you.
I see.
So T is talk, W is whisper, Y is yell, B is broadcast, and
Yeah.
R is I don't know.
Radio. We don't use radio.
Okay.
Radio.
So yeah,
I've
Don't
just
use
seen-
broadcast. Don't use radio.
On one of the Eden missions, they used radio, and it didn't work so well.
ooh.
I'm not
yeah.
gonna try that.
But if you go to options, you
Well,
can
I'll take
change certain things. I don't actually think we change anything here. You can change it to play if you want to, but yeah.
I see.
You can watch. So you can go to play, you can watch. What is watch? Oh, it opens up a fucking screen. For what purpose?
Imagine being able to access your DM menu and map because you don't have stick drift.
Yeah,
That's
sadly.
crazy.
Yeah.
Blessed be that these controllers still work. Because I got the whole VR thing 3 years ago, but my computer couldn't do it.
Yeah, I remember
So
that. It was
so
really
I
sad
am-
when it happened.
They work. Everything works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure to pace yourself. I know getting into VR, you can sometimes get like motion sickness, so just take your time. If you have any tablets, take them and kind of acclimate to it. But I think you've been in VR a few
Yeah,
times.
we're gonna... A few times, yeah.
Yeah, so make yourself at home, find a teleport to go to. If you want to kind of go into that first and to see where you want to situate yourself, I do have an invis model which you can use. This one's completely invisible, so there's no mod underneath, so people won't be like, oh, I see you. Let me just switch on my cloning. Yeah, so you should be able to clone off of me. You can save it to your favorites. Oh.
Everything is done.
Yep. And that's a completely invisible model, so you can kind of wander around and just, pay attention to things. So, yeah, use one of the teleporters. When you find a place you want to situate, just go into your model and have fun. It's nice to see you as well.
I will do that.
Hope you have a good time.
Yes. It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
It
We'll
is.
find a place.
Mm-hmm.
See you in there.
Yeah, see you in there. What was I gonna do? Pardon me. Blake, are you still there? Okay. I'm feeling a little bit nauseous, chat. Not sure what's going on. Yeah, my head hurts a little bit. You know, it's a little bit nauseous. I am. I'm trying to. I know if it gets really bad, I will just call it. Right. No damage. Everything seems to be working okay. Okay, that one seems fine. I've only just gone to VR, but that's a problem, so... Right, that one's also fine as well. Morning.
Good morning.
Are you from another outpost?
Um, came recently off the. I came recently off the front lines. We had to pull back.
I see. Is it going okay? Any word from Tigers
Well-
or news?
Oh, Well, patrol was very normal when it comes to it, but there was a lot of movement. A lot of tigers moved very fast, not directly at us, but past us. I have a feeling something about this, APC is the reason why.
Yeah, I think with the loss of their vehicle, it's caused them to be a bit more desperate. They might be using numbers rather than quality to create a threat. We're to reinforce the front line and increase our patrols as well as make up more defensive barriers. You've been in the front lines long? Or are you fresh?
Well, it's been a couple months. I'm usually not on the field though. I provide
So-
Overwatch.
I see. So, a sniper?
I'm not,
marksman.
Yes. Less shooting though, more spotting.
Experience at the end of the day. I imagine
Sadly, we had
people-
to leave base fast, so I don't... The rifle wasn't mine to begin with. It was the base's, but I don't have it on me anymore.
I see. Well, if you be here for a little bit longer, you can access our armory. We had a recent security breach, so we're being a bit tight on things, I'm afraid.
No?
Yes,
That is, interesting.
we had people which we believe were whispers, but they tend to be tiger plants by a certain individual. So we might be having spies. So we're just being a bit tight with our security.
Well, I can assure that, I am not a tiger in disguise, at least I don't believe so. But,
I don't particularly believe it either, but we cannot ever be too careful. It's just precautions.
very true.
Well, I'm sure you've seen the bar and the medical bay. We do have a token system here, so if you want food, it is rationed. But you should get enough to be able to feed and fuel yourself. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
It's pretty bad. I don't know what's going on. Like, my head feels like it's pounding.
You want to come look at the stuff before I do the thing? Or no?
Yeah,
I just gonna do it.
sure.
I'll go. I've got gauze, these little compression bandages that you put on top of, you know, the wounds and shit. It's kind of like a big band-aid. Tourniquets, saline liquid for burns, infection, kind of, you know, nasty shit.
Mm.
Kind of anesthetic wipes, little cleaning wipes. Burn dressings, kind of stuff like that. Splint, some medical tape, little trauma shears if people's armor's getting in the way, tweezers for picking out glass, that kind of stuff, and morphine.
Anything to
I
plug
think
wounds, like bullet holes?
gauze, you just pack it and then
Mm. What if we have anything a bit more exorbitant? Sure, ghouls can do it, but
I don't know if you would have anything fancier like that on hand, unless I'm overthinking something.
mm.
What do you think?
No, I think it covers all the bases.
Yeah, I don't want anything too fancy because it's people who aren't exactly trained in this kind of field. You think of anything, sniff it?
Insulin and
Whatever.
adrenaline, just in case. You never know when someone might have a allergic reaction
Yeah,
or
okay.
other complications.
Okay. I'll write these down.
Imagine having an allergic reaction on the field. That'd be crazy.
Some people are allergic to different kinds of substances, and considering that the
Yeah.
Tigers are doing chemical warfare, it wouldn't surprise me if someone is allergic to something.
Yeah.
Although I don't think I've heard of
For
anyone
sure.
having an allergic reaction yet, but can I be too sure?
God, it'd be like terrible to be allergic to dust or something and go out into the. Okay, I've always struggled to pronounce this. Is it epinephrine? Epinephrine?
Epinephrine, yes.
Okay, I didn't know if I was saying it right or wrong.
I imagine if Maz wanted to have a very effective weapon, considering we're not exposed to plant pollen, if she made like a gas that was just plant pollen, a lot of people would probably have allergic reactions to said pollen.
I don't know. We have a couple of plants back at the hollow. I guess since people aren't like born and raised around it, they might have some.
Complications, yes.
Come on in.
There's also tree pollen as well. We don't get very many trees, if any, in District 0, so that would probably be very effective against
I'm
people.
allergic to pollen.
You're allergic to pollen?
Oh,
Yeah.
stay away from a tree.
Does that mean you can't go into Lee's garden?
I don't know if does her stuff produce pollen?
They
Yeah,
should.
there's like
Do you need,
flowers
like
and stuff
bees
in
for
there.
that?
Oh, I don't
I
know.
thought
You can also pollinate by hand as well. You get some pollen on one
Yeah.
plant and transfer it to another. It's very labor intensive.
Do you
though.
Yeah, that,
Rub the flowers together?
No.
Normally it's like a cotton swab of some sort. You
Oh, okay.
coat it in the
that
pollen and then
explains
you...
probably why it was kind of like stuffy.
Don't go
when I was
in
in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was in there once, and I haven't been there. And
What do you need? You good? Yeah, we can do that real quick. You want to hang out in here afterwards?
Sure.
Well, you have to, but
I have to.
yes.
Must do.
You're getting a little class. Come over here. Take your
Gonna
plates off for me.
grab people or
If you want, or we could be scary about it and have Queen be like, everyone get the fuck in the med bay.
yeah, we could.
You on that amusement?
I mean, people respect you, so you'd get people in here quicker than me. So.
Do you want me to announce it now or in a bit? In a bit.
I mean, now's good, whenever.
Sure.
Yeah.
All Iron Throne personnel, please report to the medical bay. There's something of importance here that will contribute to the longevity of your comrades.
You're so pretty, but it's always in the way.
I work very hard.
I can tell you threw a big
We could
fit
also
about
include
that. Yeah, big
aspirin in our
But-
selection of things, just in case.
fit. That'd be cool, yeah.
What's aspirin for? I don't actually know what
Well,
aspirin is for.
Damage is already done, but I'm gonna say it. Technically, they might. Things are. Thing.
Did you just get blood all over the floor?
No, that's why I made
That's
the
part of
incision.
the reason why they have to open my back, so that I don't spray blood everywhere.
Right, okay. I was gonna say, you kind of
Like
just
taking
contaminated the
all the stuff.
entire medical bay. That would have been,
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it in here if that was...
That'd be hilarious.
I know a certain
as
someone who
funny
would
as it
hate
would
that,
be-
and he would be cleaning this place spick and span.
Yeah, as funny as it would be, I spend a lot of bleach from Lucky to keep this place clean.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a clean freak.
Well, you'd like to keep this room clean. You don't want, like, dirt and grime getting inside of you when I cut you
I
open.
mean, you
but-
think that Blockhead's a clean freak, but no, it's about Cairo, the previous head of medical.
She wouldn't even let Candy in the med bay.
Really?
Yeah, like little treats, like, you know, if you do good, you get like a little sucker or something.
I mean, it is sugar.
They said it would
The one
attract
on
bugs and whatnot.
The one on the bounty board?
She on the bounty board?
same-
I don't look, so.
If
There
it's...
is a Cairo on the bounty board.
Yeah.
Is she like a badass bird looking lady?
Play doctor.
She has a bird beak.
Yes, but yeah, that would be her.
Okay. I don't know about the other stuff. It's a picture of them. So
Hell yeah, that's cool. I didn't know they were on the bounty board.
You should check it out sometime.
Don't I have to have like a license to deal with
No,
the
it's on the
people
official
there?
website. How else do you think I know the information about who is on the watch list?
Oh no,
you need a
okay.
license to look at the bounties.
No, but I meant
Like
to
the
like
most.
do...
Oh, I see. Yeah, in that case, yeah.
That's
I
what I
suppose.
mean. Anyone
was
is allowed to
asking
look
you.
at it.
I was just curious as to why would I need to know, but I guess it makes sense to... Huh?
I want to move the
I'm
training
gonna do it
outside the med
later
bay.
with Callahan.
We're gonna move it
Alright,
outside
start
of the
with
medical bay?
Callahan has a bit of a issue with medbays, so we can move out if we want to include him. Or we could do it in here. He used to be part of the medical team,
He used to be
so
a medic. I mean, if this
Yeah.
is what I'm thinking, it's
I can
about,
just-
I
I'm
think
guessing.
he should be fine.
I can get with him later, give him like a little bit of a refresher, maybe hand him
You
a
want me to
textbook.
Go run around and catch game.
Well, we could use it up in the meeting room upstairs. A lot more space, a bigger
Oh, that
table.
would be fun. Yeah, that'd be fun. Actually, let's do that.
I'll do another call out then.
We're gonna move it.
Moving. We're moving.
We're moving.
Personnel at the Iron Throne, the meeting will be upstairs on the second floor of the main building. It would be usually in the medical bay, but it's been moved.
I'm sure they feel very.
Okay. Can you take aspirin with a concussion?
The wings aren't out all the time. Oh, I guess it makes sense actually, yeah. Why are we on the far end of the table, guys? Come on. Get over here, you gotta see shit. Well, you kind of already know how to do some of this. Wait, this is the block side.
I didn't see anyone outside.
Okay. Did anyone notify Danger? I think he has problems hearing things.
I did. I think he's having some issues. Though.
Is it Butterfin is bad? Butterfin is bad?
I'm having issues myself. Okay. Hey chat, we're doing a little bit something new for everybody because we're struggling with medical people not injured, well injured, tired. So we sometimes can't send medics out with team. So I'm going to show you how to use some of this shit in these little med kits that will be handed out to you all. They'll be used only in an event that a medic's not around. If a medic is around, get them instead. I'm just gonna go over a list of the shit. Got it all here for you if you want to come up and touch. Preferably not, because I can just put it right back in storage if you don't. Queen, you can stop me if you want to say shit, by the way. So just hop in whenever
No.
you feel.
The floor is yours. I will interject when I see necessary.
Awesome. I've never taught. I've only ever, okay. First we have gauze. That's going to be the main thing you're using if somebody gets shot, big cuts, any kind of injury like that. You can just kind of roll it, ball it up, pack it in the wound, wrap them up. If you can't put gauze on it, or it doesn't call for gauze, like it's a little bit less, there's these sticky compression bandages. You can just take the stick off, slap it right on there after you clean the wound out. Tourniquets are good for bleeding, but only if it's like something you can't gauze or do the band-aids. Basically is limb removal. If your whole arm's gone, that's a scary thing.
An example would be tourniquets are used for stemming the flow of blood. If someone's bleeding out and the injury is too egregious, you would use that to stop the flow of blood and avoid their potential death.
The cool thing you can do is, if they do still have the limb, you can raise their arm up so that the blood has a bit of trouble flowing up to it. That way they won't bleed as much through the wound. They'll still bleed, but not like crazy.
An initial note about the tourniquet as well is that if you think you've done it tight, you've not done it tight enough. It needs to be incredibly tight to the point where you are literally trying to starve the potential separated limb from blood. If they're still bleeding, if there's any kind of looseness, they will just bleed out and they're dead. So make sure it is extra tight. If you can't do it yourself, you don't have the strength, get someone else to do it for you. I'm pretty sure there's a few people which are strong enough to assist.
Oh yeah. I mentioned cleaning wounds. There's going to be some stuff in there like saline and anesthetic wipes to kind of clean out any little gunk that might have gotten in, dirt, grime, somebody else's blood. Probably won't actually get washed out, but there's tweezers going to be in there to pick out any glass or maybe wiggle a bullet out that's still in them. You don't want to let that sit in for too long. If somebody is got like a knife or like a big object like that stabbed into them, get your shit ready first before removing the knife, because if you pull any kind of object out, it's just going to be blood central. You're going to bleed like crazy.
If you do not feel confident, just keep it in. Have
Yeah.
someone else who is medically trained to remove it and treat the wound.
If somebody's arm, leg, kind of broken, any external limb, there's gonna be a splint included. You can kind of get the bone a little bit straight, try not to line it up perfectly, and then put the splint on and tie it on tight. It's
Yeah,
really
I'm not
good
sure we have
for
hemostatic powder.
arms and legs. There's gonna be some burn dressing in there. This protects burns without sickening, like sticking to it. You don't want to put anything sticky or chemical on a burn, because your body will then just heal over it and be kind of bad.
Okay, I got a question.
What were the three that you said?
Yes.
Aspirin, adrenaline, and insulin.
Do you know if... One second.
Morphine, right? Are the big ones.
Adrenaline, insulin, or epinephrine?
That's what. Yeah. Okay. Morphine's going to be included. This
Right,
is
sorry
really
about that.
bad if you give somebody too much.
Do you think
This
we
is
would
kind of
have, as medical, have access to hemostatic powder or medical
painkiller
glue?
in a way.
This is a it's
Really
basically a coagulant
severe
for any kind of
pain.
severe bleeds.
If somebody's
It's kind of a bit
Sorry,
arm has been cut
repeat
off,
that?
you might want to.
hemostatic
Toss a
powder
little
or
bit of
medical
that.
glue. Do you think that would be
Don't
something
give
we
it to them
have?
if they drink, by the way, because alcohol
medical?
and morphine's really bad to
Hemostatic powder?
mix.
I have no idea. Medical glue? Yes.
Okay.
Stephen, you mentioned insulin.
Because it sounds
Or is it
basic enough
Queen?
for you guys, or at least Queen to have her own like supply of
I
it.
don't know
Yeah.
too much about
I
insulin. Do you
wouldn't
want
say
Hemostatic-
we have enough to
Insulin
like
is a-
have. I'm sorry, go on, explain.
A hemostatic powder is basically a powder you put onto wounds, and it will make the blood instantly coagulate and kind of make the wound stop gushing out blood if it's bleeding out.
You can say you have a small supply of it. You don't have enough that if anyone were to like, if everyone in the base were to be injured, you wouldn't have enough to go around. But I say it's like if it's in an emergency, you can kind of have like a small set of it, like
A personal
put to the
supply,
side that
so
you
to
use them
speak.
like
No. If
personal supplies. Say like maybe a
going
squad,
through it,
like a
that's
squad's
really
amount,
good.
maybe
Yeah.
5 people. Yeah.
it's a
That's fine.
more of a rare thing.
Just making sure, because my
A lot
chat's
of
mentioned
people-
about it. It's like, yeah, that's a good idea. Anyway.
A lot
Yeah.
of allergies aren't really common now.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a lot of plant life and animal life.
There's also going to be adrenaline included. This is to only be used for medical emergencies and not recreational use. So if you're caught taking it without reason, you'll probably get punished by.
That is-
I'll cut your finger off, or your whole hand. I don't know what they do to thieves. It's good for kind of opening your airway, getting your blood pumping, getting your heart pumping back into action. There was aspirin. Yeah, okay. Aspirin helps if you're getting inflamed, kind of pain and inflammation. Helps limit blood clotting, which is what you do when you get a big wound or cut open. Isn't it good for heart attacks? Aspirin?
Heart attacks can be a few of various different scenarios. Could be muscle spasms, could be injuries to the heart valves. But if it is a heart attack through blood clotting, then yes, aspirin would be good.
Okay.
However, it
That's
is
all I
a
got.
blood thinner, so if someone's bleeding out, you do not want to use aspirin on the wound because it will bleed out faster.
Yes. Okay. If anyone wants to come look at the stuff, I've got it. If you want me to show you hands-on how to use it, I can give you a little rundown, but that's all I've got unless you or Sniff It or anyone else medical has something I skipped.
The typical order you want to go when treating is identify, clean, bandage, and secure. So make sure you know what's injured, know where it is, clean it out of any debris. If you leave debris, it will get infected, and that will have a greater chance to kill them, even if you do everything else right.
Yeah, and go
bandage.
for the more severe shit first. If someone's been shot and their finger's broken, their finger's not going to kill them.
Yeah.
Unless it, is infected and shit, but...
We also don't have access to antibiotics or anything advanced in terms of medicine. So, if you're treating people, make sure you clean the wound. This is very important because we do not have the means to deal with a very nasty infection. We have very limited supplies as it is. And if you are a designated medic and you're using the med kit, it is your responsibility after coming back from a mission to restock the med kit. I do not want someone picking up a med kit that is half stocked and we end up having someone die due to negligence.
Yeah, class over.
Class is over. We're not going to show people how to dress a wound to make sure that tourniquets are done tightly. Right.
Okay, yes. What you would do is you take your gauze. If it's a deep wound, you want to pack it a little bit tight. Say it's right here on the arm, you put it in. Oh, okay. Yes, works. Alright. This is a nasty wound you have. And you pack it in, however deep it is. Take your extra. You need to wrap it around tight. Let's say their arm is off. I'm not actually going to put this tourniquet on you because it'll be too tight. But let's say your arm's off. We put it here around the wrist. If your hand's fallen off or as close kind of to it as you can get, pull it as tight as you can. And that's kind of how you would dress gauze and a tourniquet after you've cleaned it out, gotten any bits out of it.
Tourniquets should also come with a tool that is assisted in making it tight.
Yeah, it's like a little wrench thing.
Yeah, you insert it into the tourniquet and you twist. And you keep twisting.
The rest of it is more of like a salines, like a little bottle of stuff that you can spray on it. Some of them is just like a shot. You put it in kind of the arm, leg, wherever makes sense if it's possible. Could be it.
Most of the time you'll want to go towards where either for like epinephrine, I think it's more like where muscles are, so you get it into the blood flow. And then for adrenaline, you want it to go for more where more veins are, so that'll be like your arms and such.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I guess there's also one other notice, because I know some people tend to like doing this. If you are injured and there's someone else who is next to you who is also injured, you treat yourself first. Because if you pass out while treating them halfway through, or you treat them and then you fall unconscious, there's no one who's going to treat you. So always make sure that you treat yourself first and then anyone else.
Yeah, it's really bad if you get your blood in somebody else's blood, because it can get them big nasty sick. Because your body's not used to that kind of stuff. It's used to you, not them.
Anything else?
Not from my side, do any of you two have anything?
Right.
Do we want to get some like fabric and then pass out like some sutures? Some people in practice getting clipped their lines close to each other.
For stitching,
Yeah,
you
you
want
wanna
to
run
Like
that, or-
stitch.
Yeah. I was saying, like, do you want to run and get that, or
Yeah.
bringing it like that up? You're only like one.
An additional notice as well, if you have no tourniquets, you can always use a shirt, fabric, piece of your clothing. And you need to make sure you just tie it very tight. Anything can really be used as long as you're applying enough pressure to the wound, then it will function as a tourniquet. We should also have some medical glue included in there, which is used to seal certain wounds, but that's only if it's a last resort and it's a quick fix. It's not something that's going to stabilize someone.
Does anyone have questions? I'm not the best teacher, so.
I guess not then.
think he's a good addition.
And additional note, this is mandatory. I appreciate you guys coming up here. You will be able to help your comrades if they ever become incapacitated or worse. We'll be running through everyone to make sure that we get as many people as possible that are trained in first aid. Despite appearances, I am trained in first aid as well, so it's a useful skill to have, even for frontline fighters or anyone else who doesn't feel like it's necessary. This is necessary. Especially with a shortage of medical we have right now, we cannot take chances and just send people on missions without them being prepared.
And if you wanna do it too.
I'll be making an announcement.
Would it be wise to go over
Let us know.
VDR in the worst case scenario?
Sorry, repeat yourself.
Would it be wise to go over CPR in the event of worst case scenario?
Yes, I think it'll be important to teach that. We can also do a few questions, such as if someone is exposed to an electrical injury, what do you do? Any answers?
You want to make sure you get the electrical source away from them, but you don't want to touch it yourself, so use something that's like extended reach.
Good. Well done. The person is shocked, they're more likely to still be attached to whatever shocking them, and if you touch them, it's going to move to you as well, and then you're also going to be incapacitated.
You also want to check for it's where the electricity went in and out, because you're conductive, so it can go in through your head and shoot out through your foot.
Hello.
Probably not the
Elevators,
full body,
welcome. Hello,
yeah.
19 of you. Holy shit.
You know, Sean, since it was your idea.
So when doing sutures, you don't exactly have to be very clean with your lines or anything. The biggest importance is your stitches are.
You can join us at the table if you want.
Your
There should be some
main
extra equipment to
goal
help
is
you
always
stitch
pull
if you
the
wish to learn a new skill.
together. And as long as you get that done and bandage it afterwards, it should be fine. So you will go in from the top through under, back up and around, and you'll make a looping motion over.
Thank you. Hope you had a
over,
good stream as well, lady.
and over. On your suture kit, it's gonna be typically like a fish hook. That's gonna help you with
Or
catching
oh, God.
the skin.
Is it
and being able to
Orifor?
Go through neither.
Or
Just make sure you don't rush it. If you rush it, it'll tear the skin. And
I normally just call you Lady
you
Ash.
can make it worse and unable to be sutured. So just practice going along the line. And then when you're done, just pull it apart. We'll disinfect the needle for reuse.
Yeah. Yeah,
For
thank you.
CPR, you know, like the Ha Ha Staying Alive song. If you don't know that, listen to it. That's the easiest way to know the pattern and speed. You'll go to that song and you just keep going if you have to do CPR. The most important thing is to never stop until you get a pulse back or consciousness back. And don't be afraid if you're not sure how to keep track of like the beats and stuff, sing the fucking song. It's not embarrassing or anything. Like it's life or death.
You also have to apply quite a bit of pressure. Sometimes people's ribs break due to the compressions of CPR, but that is normal. Don't deliberately try to break someone's ribs, but it needs to be quite heavy
Yeah.
with the
take
compressions.
the heel of one
if you're
hand,
doing it, if you
with one
think you're
hand on
doing it
the
hard
other.
enough, you're probably not. So
Don't break
do
ribs,
it
but
hard as you can.
it'd be kind of hard to break it anyways, because you want to take your heel of one
It
hand, put
doesn't
it
matter
in,
if you break ribs, really.
the other on top. Like, puncture
kinda
the lung if you
necessary.
just fucking slam
Well,
your hands down through.
Well,
you
when
know?
you're doing CPR, it's just a thing
Kinda
that
more
happens.
on the- yeah.
The break shouldn't puncture lungs.
I mean, if
where
somebody's
you're,
ribs
where
are
you're doing
already-
it.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. But heel of one hand down, other hand on top. You need to keep a steady motion to the song, as they said. One other big thing is you want to check their throat. Make sure there's nothing in their mouth that's got them clogged. Because they can just, you could be pumping CPR and shit, and it'll do nothing because they just can't breathe because their airway's fucked anyways. So,
And a lot of the time, when you have to do CPR, it's typically going to be because there's either something clogging their throat or something of that sort. Whenever you get them back up and stuff, they're probably going to be coughing out some sort of liquid or something. Always make sure you get them to their side, otherwise you're going to have to deal with a choking person next.
if CPR doesn't work, adrenaline can act as a bit of a kick up. So, maybe do that after CPR is not working, give them a little shot of it, and then back to compressions and see if they jumpstart.
Now, if you're like back at base, you're doing it, before you go to that will be the defib, but
We're not going to put
that's
that
only
in
if
the
we're
med kit.
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I said back at base.
I just want to preface we're not putting it in the med kit. Just
Yeah,
put it
yeah.
out there.
Gotta imagine if we had that many.
In regards to the stitching, I'm not expecting you to practice this in your free time, but I would highly implore you to do so. Because if you're in a situation where you haven't practiced and someone is bleeding out and you have not treated the wound properly and sewn it shut, you're going to be cursing yourself at a later date. So, the kits are in the medical bay. They'll be in there for a couple of weeks. If you're on scouting duty and you're there with someone else, just, in your free time, learn to stitch a wound. It could save yourself or someone else's life. I believe everything has been concluded now.
Yes, that's everything. Anyone have any questions?
It's more of an interjection. Remember to clean your hands, basically. Use the
Yeah.
sterilizing gel if you got it.
There will be a pair of gloves in there. Clean your hands, toss those on, get to work.
If you do use the gloves, please make sure you change them between patients. Just because your hands are clean does not mean the gloves are clean. I've had a few people make that mistake.
It also doesn't matter whether your hands are flesh or metal, clean anyway.
Exactly.
Especially if they're metal, clean them.
Right. I'll be making another announcement later on. If anyone who wants to learn marksmanship or sniper training, I'll be setting up a exercise in which you can practice your shots. We have enough ammunition to supply you to do such things. But I'll be making the announcement when time comes that I want to do this training. So if anyone's interested, keep your ears open for the announcement. If you have no more questions or anything else, you are dismissed. Sirens for artillery strikes. Get into safe locations.
That's cool. If you need help, I'll be in the med bay with the shit we talked about.
for decoration.
Like,
You know what a fair fucking game?
All around.
We'll have to send some scouts out to see if there's any traces of these mortar strikes. They probably slipped through. That person over there did mention about tigers getting past the initial front line, so it's probably these ones who broken through and found purchase in their location.
Did we come from that way, though? Now they're overshooting there, they're coming from that way.
They could be overshooting. It makes it easy for us not to track where they are if they shoot over. Yeah, it does sound like it's coming from the rear.
Couple of those, or at least around the sides of it.
Yeah, that's a sign for the blitz, for the artillery strikes.
I hear nothing.
I would say give it 5 minutes before heading outside. You didn't know when they've stopped.
I hear him target. I'm not getting that system set up that Sylvie's been working on.
Sylvia hasn't really been around, so it's difficult. I know she's probably hard at work doing the electronics, perhaps. We have the generators upgraded, but maybe she's having difficulty applying her knowledge.
Maybe. Hey, mind all well.
We need to send people out to check to assess the damages as well.
Well, from what I saw, a couple shots hit the front gate pretty bad.
Yeah, and some near the bunker as well.
Right.
I suppose this is payback for us getting rid of the APC, isn't it?
Most likely.
Yeah. I actually kind of like this. It's kind of nice just to kind of be indoors. I think the first thing we're gonna have to do is check the generator first.
I can run out there with you. If it's damaged, I can try and take a look at it.
Hmm. We'll try and go when there's nothing coming, so we don't get hit on the way there. Let me go get my rifle, just in case I can spot anyone.
Message to June. Location.
Garage.
Fuck. We can't really move the base or anything like that, so we're just sitting ducks. They pretty much have our place located. So yeah, Sylvia's thing is the only way that we can really intercept them.
Ween,
Is it like
you'll be getting a radio report in from some surrounding whisper patrols stating that
I assume none of it being.
1 second.
mortar fire is being directed to the whereabouts of your base. You should keep the base on standby for recurring mortar fire for the rest of the night. You should be on alert. Not high alert, but on alert.
Right, understood. All Iron Phone personnel, we have reports from scouts that there's a lot of mortar teams entrenched in the area. We're on alert, not a high alert, but just be wary that mortar strikes can happen at any point during this day, and perhaps the next couple of days. So have your wits about you.
You good, man? Where you been?
What? I'm good.
You good? Okay. Okay.
Right, let's go, it's kind of quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I think a bit of debris has hit it. It's collected on the top, but well, I can see
Checking
nothing
over the
looks damaged.
generators, everything seems to operating within full capacity. You see some armor plating has been placed over with some leftover storage containers from before. You see some debris scattered, but that's a couple of feet away from the generator. Doesn't look like anything's hit this area. However, you will be able to sight a couple of soot or burnt marks spread across the training course.
Well, it's a good thing that you guys put defenses around the generator. Seems to be quite effective.
Yeah, that's good.
Get into cover.
Like another one's coming in.
Underneath the trenches.
you've been out here before we came out.
Kind of lost track of time, if I'm honest. Could be half a year, I think.
Damn.
Although, if I'm honest, I think the moment I became a council member, I've been out here. Just this base was recently built. I think like 2-3 months before you came here. So I've kind of consistently been out on the front lines. I never really had a solid foundation.
How long have you been Council 9?
I think for a year or a year and a half. Sorry, 2 years or a year and a half now.
Damn. I've only been in here maybe. I've only been in here for about like almost a year now. I think this month actually.
Well, you've acclimatized pretty well, I would say.
Yeah. Hopefully I've made a good impression from when I first met you.
There's annoying people, I think. Oh, shit.
That's a lot.
Fuck. We should probably move.
Break to the garage?
Wait, for what?
For the garage.
Yeah.
Actually, across.
We should.
'Cause I think that's where gems and jitters are.
I don't think any of these cables are damaged, thankfully.
Yeah, I see him over there.
We can use this?
Hey chat, how are we doing over here?
Yeah, everything seems fine. Kuro, I have a question. There's a power box on me in the mechanical bay. What does that do? Does it turn off the lights? Because it says I can use it. I'm not too sure if it's like...
1 second. I have a feeling I know what that may do, depending on where it is.
We're like trying to turn it off and turn it on, see if it makes the lights flicker and see what happens.
Sure.
Do you want me to
May
do
just
it?
be the
Do you want
door.
to- do you want to do it?
It's just the door.
Oh, it's just a door. Okay.
Congratulations, you opened the door.
Well, you did that. I didn't do that. Okay, I closed it. I've always linked for the power.
No.
Alright, thank you.
There's a lot of. So we'd have like an incendiary where we would take
Queen.
in excess medical, and some hyenas actually
Hey,
tried to dump
Are
some
you-
of their
That's good.
leftovers.
are you wearing a hat? Sorry, I thought you were wearing like cat ears or something. I don't know.
It is cat ears on a hat. Do you like them? Do you like cats?
Never really much of a pet person. I do own a snow weasel though.
Oh, what?
Cool.
Snow weasel.
Snow weasel.
Oh. What's that?
What are
Just
those
like a-
little?
Oh, you never seen a weasel before?
Isn't that like the long tube-looking things?
Yeah, it's the long tube-looking things. This one's
They're
specifically
super
white.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that sounds really cute.
Yeah.
Is it
That's cute.
here?
Fuck no.
It's in my
Ain't no
room.
way. What? It was fucking. Oh my god.
You have
Queen.
you have
Yeah, but like
Rondell
Queen
here.
probably I would imagine Queen has it in like a super safe base in like a fancy location. I just have it here because I don't have anywhere else to put it.
Maybe you could left
Wow.
them at the hallway.
I-
Well, no, because we were here when you found them, actually.
Jesus fucking
It was
Christ.
close.
That's very
That was like
close.
right up my ass.
Oh shit, we need to check the mech as well when the stuff stops.
I'll check on Rosie.
They know more about the mech than I do, so.
Yeah.
I'll take good care of her. Don't worry.
That's a bit too fancy for me. I've been staying away from it.
I've also been away from home for too long. Can't really leave the weasel by itself. So I have it over here in my room. They're called Una.
Fair.
Una?
Una.
That's cute.
That's a nice name.
That is cute as fuck. I love little animals. They're so cute. So silly.
I want like a big fat dog. It's like
Fat.
Specifically
like
Raised
big.
big.
Well, not fat, but like a lot of fur or just some big.
It's like that Corpo's dog that I've been sending you guys.
Oh, that fucking Corpo's dog that goes.
Yeah. Jojo.
Oh my
Jojo.
God.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Jojo, come here. Jojo.
There's like
Okay.
Jesus. There's like a.
Yeah, there's a fancy Corpo dog that like got really popular. His name is Jojo, and his owner keeps like having treats in his hand. He's a fat old dog, so he keeps like being like, Jojo,
fat little
come
wiener
here,
dog.
come here, Jojo, and then he just goes to like eat it, misses it because he closes his hand and goes, because he's angry, he's pissed.
He
And
like
then-
He's a
barks in a
stupid
certain
little
way,
guy.
which is kind of fun.
You like take him to like the dog park, and he like barks at all the other dogs. And it's just like the funniest thing.
He's so awkward.
Wasn't
Such an
he was
awkward
like
fuck.
he was that loud dog, like a bagel or whatever it was called.
Beagle.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know
Bagel.
I don't know about animals.
Are you hungry? Like you mentioned bagel, so
You want a bagel?
God, do we have bagels?
no.
Do
We
bagels have
I
bagels?
don't
Yeah.
fucking think so.
bagels are a bit more,
Fancy, yeah, and spoil easy because they're baked goods.
Yep.
You'd be surprised. Baked goods tend to be quite long lasting, but this one specifically is not so much.
Well, it's because
Gets all
they have to be like
moldy and
kind
icky.
of
Yeah.
hard, tacked. What is it called?
Hard?
Hardtack.
Kind of bread that's in the ration.
Yeah.
It's not really
Yeah.
like a.
It's very heavily
mm.
dehydrated bread.
Yeah.
I know elves often talk about this specific bread that apparently one small bite can fill the stomach. That's fucking bullshit.
That sounds so good. Ah,
You want that
Oh.
bread?
bread.
Well,
Dude, if I can like feel filled for like filled for like a day or two, I'd be happy to get like one meal. If it does that, I'm happy.
were you not there when we had the feast? Were you asleep?
I was. It was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. And I had the ribs.
Danger makes pretty good
Attention to all
ribs.
Whispers currently on the Iron Throne. I've received word from one of the Whisper Scouts that we've been given the all clear, but at the moment we need to stay vigilant. Keep your eyes peeled, especially those that I posted in the towers.
Right.
I'm gonna do a round, make sure no one got struck.
Yeah.
All right. If you need any hands, let me know.
Okay. By the
I'm
way,
gonna be
we did a
shifting over a
medical
tower to
class.
get better eyes on
Alright.
things.
Heard it went well. Good shit.
I'll show you the med kit so you can see
Understood.
what's in it, but preferably, but you don't have to use the med kits. It's more for them.
Yeah, I got you. Thanks, boss.
Hi guys. How'd you get it? Because animals aren't easy to come by, and that sounds kind of
Well,
deluxe edition animal. You know, it's like a fancy.
I do technically work for Kijin. I'm one of their bounty hunters.
Wow.
It's useful to get to keep tabs on what Kijin are up to, or ISB
Yeah.
specifically. But I also can do counter bounty hunting. any whisperers who are targeted, I can make the efforts difficult for them.
Okay. Yeah, I remember. Cause remember when I got ground by the Corpo peoples when I was trying to get some hard light for us.
Yeah.
And I did it smartly right before the team went out to go get the tank.
Yeah,
I feel sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, I saw Kellyanne going up in there.
In where?
I can see his like little helmet peeking up over the top of that window. I saw him running up the stairs to get into the tower.
Ah, I see. I don't say this a lot, but especially not in the open, you guys have climatized quite well. You take on roles, you learn new skills. Makes me feel a bit more trusting towards your generation.
You were like a whisper before, right? I can't remember if you've mentioned that or not.
Yes.
So what was it like back when you were around?
Have you heard of the shotgun crews?
I've heard of the like scary ones that would take you on the trains and shit.
Yeah.
Sniffer told me about them.
Back when I was a whisperer, we had a certain situation where a group of whisperers left the fold and called themselves the Fallen.
Oh yeah, I remember. You guys telling me about that. That's why you guys don't really like the Cubby all too
You
much.
need to go to the medical bay, right?
I was doing a round to see if there's anyone kind of out here in the open that might have been struck, can't move, can't call, maybe. Yeah.
Well, I'll keep walking around then.
Where's Wrench? I think the mortar's minute will come up.
Yeah. Had a group of whisperers become Fallen. They didn't really appreciate the shotgun crews, but their group forming caused a increase in the shotgun crew patrols.
I'd assume so.
Yeah.
So
Odeli back
Splinter
then
Cell,
was very paranoid. Very, very paranoid.
I've heard a couple of stories about Odeli. I don't know all too much.
He was a ruthless leader who went around the entire District Zero assimilating other gangs. The Whisperers being one, but there are also 8 others. The reason why the Council of 9 is called the Council of 9 is because of the 9 different gang groups he absorbed. But he called himself the Whisperers because he liked the thematic idea, I suppose.
Okay, that's cool. I thought it was just a Council of 9 because there was 9 people in it.
You would think, but yeah, no. 9 people because of 9 different gangs. We're just keeping the tradition because there's reputation behind the Council of 9.
Is there 9? I think I've only ever seen 7 of them.
No, there's not 9. The numbers have since gone down because we usurped and kicked out the other previous Council of 9. So we're filling up the slots.
I would make a joke about letting me in, but I know that Gary had to go through a whole hell of work just to get up there, so...
Yeah. The Council of 9 is kind of separate organizations within the Whisperers. I have my knights and my squires. I focus on bounty hunting and spec ops. Strange focuses on digital information, espionage, and generally being the boogeyman. Nadia is our research and development. Gus is our military. Supplier of basic weaponry. Toku is our black market representative. He brings in illegal goods and also probably helps with our finances. Odeli is our main financier. He brings in lots of money.
Right now, a lot of the council is using his money, but he has saved up. He is a businessman first and foremost. And then I feel like I'm forgetting someone.
Chase?
Yeah, Chase. He is, despite appearances, he is part of the Council at 9, and he runs the Whisperers. And then we have...
What?
And then we have Dawn, who resides over the
Who?
network.
Cowboy.
Gary. Cowboy.
Oh, wait.
Don is his old code name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
That was back when he first joined. Something like that. He decided to change it.
Yeah, he had to work hard for his role. Oh, they having some difficulties.
That's one way to put it.
Certainly
Either
is.
of you two want a drink?
I should have a supply of water behind there.
Fair. You want anything, Blockhead?
He's having difficulties.
Bread. What's the name of the elven bread? Limbus? Lambus?
Thanks. Appreciate it.
And a glass with some ice with that?
No, I'm fine.
I was doing inspections in the combustion engine earlier. It's still operating at decent capacity.
That's good news.
It's been getting overworked with the amount of teams we've been setting up.
Overworked because so many people are making thermal weaponry.
Our cell production capacity is capped at a certain amount.
You're not having cases where people are stealing it, I suppose. I hope.
If anyone's stealing it, I'd be the first to know.
Yeah, just making sure. I know some people are desperate to upgrade or do otherwise.
It's a work of art, if you want to put it one way, but I don't have the facilities to properly maintain it here.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I had
Not
most-
really, you know.
Most of the setup I pulled together is back at my, I guess, my base of operations. Having it shipped here didn't do it any, I guess, did it more disservice than anything else.
Man, those motor trikes must have really got to him. I'm just hoping he hasn't gone allergic reaction to it. To the, you know, dust that the mortars are bringing up.
If he had something like that, he would have collapsed here on the first day.
Funny enough, we were talking about epinephrine and allergies.
How did instruction go?
Went pretty well. I think people got the idea, but whether or not it sticks or if they're going to ask questions is another situation. People didn't seem particularly very well engaged. They kind of just absorbed the information. At least I hope they did.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Lambas.
absorb
Okay.
as much as I can. If I get sent out there, well, if they get sent out there without knowing how to do any of it, then they're on their own.
How much you know about demi-human history, Wrench?
I know about demi-humans. I don't know shit all about their history here, if there even is one.
Have you heard of the bread that elves make? And they say a single bite can fill a man's stomach. I think if it's something that is real and exists, it'll be quite useful for us. You know, without rationing.
I've read about it in a fantastical sense, sure. Is it possible? Theoretically, yes. Can it be made with our current resources? No. If you want something, I guess, as close to the real deal as you can.
Well, anyway, I'm just wondering if it's possible to recreate it. You know, when our food shortage goes down, we can at least have it stave the hunger. It might not be nutritious, but it will stop people from starving, so to speak.
Depends. Do the Whisperers or the Council of Nine have a multi-purpose, functional corporate facility on standby where we can produce the research and put it into production?
I mean, it's bread, right? Should just be wheat or flour. I guess it would be flour.
You have to get your hands on it first. It's not exactly easy here. Most of the shit we have
yeah, synthetic, isn't it? Fuck.
Substitutions.
Yeah, I suppose we can't really make it with substitutions, can we?
The only person I think could probably grow it would be Miriam.
It would require us to get the
Then we
seeds
need
as
a-
well.
Then we need a way to process it without drawing any attention.
Yeah, by that point, the war would be over. Hopefully.
If you want to get whatever fantastical bread,
Ah,
supplements,
shit.
whatever you want to call it.
That's not fucking good. I hate it when that happens, though, when you're completely frozen, you
wanna
can't
get
turn
some
any info
Uber
off or
wheat
any,
made by the end
anything.
of this part. Shit out of luck, we don't have the time for it. Production for something like that would take at least 3 years.
Yeah.
1 or 2 if I had more time to study.
Maybe not make something that's like that bread, but make something that is of similar kind of density, I suppose, with what we have. We have rations in, I'm sure we can, I don't know, make a very condensed dry bread. And that will serve us as rations. We would probably still have weakness, we probably would still be quite weak, but at least our stomach won't hurt from hunger. In case, you know, we had our food robbed again, or our supply dried up.
We still don't have a solid source of, or I guess. We still don't have an outpost, base, or foundation like we did with the coconut mall that processed everything. Right now we're just making do with all the other bases and putting the tax on them and their operations.
Yeah.
The Cajun Food Bank was just a temporary solution, if anything. And we didn't have a lot of options. It was, I guess, decent that it fell at the time it did. That way we wouldn't be anymore. deals with the kitchen.
I'm wondering if we
Or-
can pencil in and maybe make some plans to establish another food base. It would help our war efforts.
Takes a lot of effort to run one, though.
True.
We need the personnel, but first and foremost, we're planning on putting more of our coconut mall personnel that are still left over on either the palms, as they're called them now, after we took it, or stationed at the kitchen food bank. But
why not make use of Sylvie's calf?
it depends on how deep it runs and how do we want our. We'd have to figure out a supply route there first and foremost. Keejan's heavily focused in the area from what I've seen. Hell, I'm sure I've seen the Onimusha prowling around the place. He probably wouldn't ask any questions, but that doesn't stop Keejan's presence at all.
True,
overall.
but-
If there's any issues, like that place getting attacked, it'll probably be protected, but...
True, but there's something in the basement which no one even knows about. I don't even think Keejan is aware of what's under that basement. You see, Strange did let them out to have that. It was a gift.
I'm aware. Yeah,
but underneath the building is it's full of computers and servers. Information hub, I'm assuming. A means to do net diving. So, if they can do such things like that underneath Keejan's nose, I don't think having food imported from outside the borders would be too difficult.
Where are we gonna get food imported from, though?
You see, this is where my connections with people outside the Jigsaw might be useful. Sakoto has mentioned a few times that she wants to help our efforts. If we can have
Same
things
goes for Charles,
organized.
actually.
Exactly. The Rev is a place where outside personnel can enter on a license, and they can potentially be supplying us with extravagant goods to sell at the CAF, while also simultaneously acting as a underground network to supply us with resources. It's just a thought I'll be running by Chase and the rest of the Council of 9 to see if there's something of permissible
Depends
action.
on how much they let over the border in that area.
Very true. But if they masquerade it
But
as
it's
a
not.
humanitarian aid, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know. Or just someone run by.
Your beast of the east.
Piece of the east.
Come here.
Alright, sorry, I had to go finish my round.
No, you're fine.
Run out real quick. Just
Finish
want to make
this.
sure. Dragging these too long.
Do you mind closing?
Boss.
Never mind.
Oh.
So you close the door behind you, but the python's there.
I guess if it came down to it, I don't know if we couldn't use the official channels in the res area to get in. What if we just go underneath it? I don't know how close it is to the res area, but there is a supply route that's been made open into water.
I mean, if you were to dig a tunnel straight down from the calf and just hoist the supplies, we can probably have a subway system set up. Very discreet.
I'd like to say maybe a year back, I made a deal with a hyena pack, I guess. She's currently working under Toku, so I don't really have any jurisdiction on it. But she wanted to make it easier to smuggle goods in and out of District 0, towards Water District, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. So it could be an accessible method if we want to take it over or use ourselves, or
True. I could probably have the other council of 9
speak to Toku about
deal
it.
with it. Yeah. My hands are full with this war, so the least I could do is support in the background. They already do so anyway, but our food supply is definitely something we should be focusing on. An army marches on its stomach, after all, is what that saying is.
The hyena pack associated with Toku is using that route as a black market smuggling area, or bottom of the barrel smuggling, I guess. You know what the hyena is about. I don't have to explain this to you.
Yeah.
You talk about that sewer system under the
I'm aware.
black market?
Somewhat, maybe.
Because I saw their
I'm not
graffiti
sure.
down there in the tunnels.
I'm
I
not
was
sure
trying
how
to find a way
useful
under.
the sewer under the black market would be, given its vicinity to Keijin Tower in the commercial area, commercial sectors, and it being further off away from the residential district. Or
Oh, I don't know
sector,
if we're
whatever.
connecting it. I just know it was under the black market and the hyenas go down there.
We haven't explored a lot of the underground areas, unfortunately. Most of what we have are what's around Green Pits 1 and 2 and their connections. Anything past that is unexplored territory. Most of what we end up running into underground are dark zones. That's a whole...
This is Cowboy. I'm on approach. If someone
does anyone
could
want a drink?
hit the front door for me, as it were.
Cowboy.
Except those two, since they made a comment.
Yeah, he's making his rounds. If someone wants to get the gate, that would be great.
Get it. I was gonna mention maybe we could ask him and his little group of people if they have maybe gone down there. We can ask if they have any maps or something. Trade that info. If they're gonna do it, I'm gonna.
I might have to depart soon. My body is feeling tired and I'm running out of energy. Guess I didn't sleep too well, and it's biting me in the ass.
Both of you need to sleep more. You need to get more rest.
Yeah, well, when the mind is fine, but the hands and feet are not, then, well, you know.
With people causing an endless
Oh, wait,
string
no,
of
never mind. I've got a little bit of
problems
energy
and
left over.
issues, I don't have a choice.
I have a little bit more energy left over, I just realized. I just, you know, moved my arms a little bit and,
Right. Well, that covers us if we need to import it outside of the district. What if they end up restricting any form of access outside the district, though? You and I both know Keijin is capable of that.
yeah, they are.
They just haven't chosen to do so.
I have to step out. Is this something I'm allowed to ask about? What's being talked about, or restrict what?
It's not private. We
Our
haven't talked about it.
original issue when we lost the Coconut Mall.
Okay.
Food production for the entirety of the Whispers. And those supplied by them.
Is the Coconut Mall still fucked?
The Coconut Mall is currently burnt to ashes and has been declared, I believe by Tigers, the Ashen Palms now.
Ooh.
We also got some other food
Whatever's-
from the Keijin food bank, but that only goes so far. So I've been having thoughts about sending some people out here to go try to establish a place to get food. However, we were so tightly strung, we might not have the personnel available to do such things. We'll have to see how the war goes on. But even if we were to successfully establish a place, we would lack the personnel to man the location. We are kind
Yeah,
of going
those-
for a really bad recruitment drought.
I have a really silly idea, which is kind of countered by that point exactly, was, you know, they're doing like the boba shop where it's kind of just a business. And then
Funny
how
that you mentioned
clever
that.
it had
That is
the
literally what
heart.
I mentioned to Wrench.
Oh, it was us just like opening a supermarket.
Well, we were going to be using the calf as a means to smuggle food in and have people from outside the district perhaps supply us. I know Charles and Takoto are looking to support us through means such as that.
Oh. Does anyone want any chicken noodle soup, by the way? I stopped by my meat rack the other week.
I'm fine.
Alright.
I'll take it. Is it like, what is it?
It's just chicken noodle soup.
Oh, okay.
Make sure it's in
Not
date.
synthetic.
What is it?
It's not synthetic. It's from outside, so enjoy it while you can.
Despite it being soup, the fact that it is not synthetic makes it a blessing. So it's actually pretty good shit, I imagine.
Devour it slowly. Enjoy every single sip.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say like that?
Or knock it back
Because
like a
that's the
shot.
truth.
Yeah, they probably made the soup from actual chicken broth, which chicken broth is really good. Used to have it when I was a kid.
Real chicken broth?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you want to synthesize your bountiful bread idea, I need more time to study Magitech. I'm sure it's possible, at least, to synthesize it.
It was more just curiosity if we can, you know, compact multiple loaves of bread into a single. I
It's
don't know.
likely possible.
Yeah.
The issue is, I don't have any of the knowledge for that, to be able to compress atoms and molecules into a denser level. Nor do I
don't-
have the facilities to even accomplish that.
I don't think elves would use technology to compact the bread. Sorry, what were you saying?
So couldn't we? Bread's really airy. Couldn't we just squish it until it's?
Yeah,
all
that was the same.
Not the point.
I was bringing up the
Sorry.
point to Wrench about the elven bread, kind of what it's called, where they said a single bite could fill the stomach of a grown man, and
Yeah.
wanted to see if that was, you know, actual truth. Because in a food shortage, it might not be nutritious, but it will stop us from feeling hungry, at least.
Oh yeah.
So, when we're rationing,
Keep us a bit running for a bit longer.
yeah.
That would be nice.
And I was wondering if we could make something like that, but I'm not sure if it's just a myth, legend, or fantasy. So,
Honestly, it just sounds like a dream.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, all rumors have at least some truth to them.
That's my thoughts as well.
So was opening the grocery store a dumb idea?
Well, I mean, the coconut mall was originally a...
Depends. It'd
Like, we could
probably
just
be a
do,
good
like,
idea.
How the heart was with us, we'd get like supplies from them every now and then. We could just run a grocery store on the side that's ran by people, and then occasionally skim some food from them. But probably wouldn't be like something we can do immediately, you know.
Depends on... I don't know. I've never run a grocery store before, or
Neither have I.
supermarket. I'm not a
Well-
nutritionist.
I can see about having some of my royal guard take out a few extra delivery trucks and bring the food in. That's how I keep my base up and running. We
Do
intercept.
we know of any locations that we could, I don't know, run and you know, do a run and fetch?
Oh, a while back, before we even
There are
came
a
out
few.
here,
I'm just
Rat
saying,
from
you know.
the black market gave me like a list of this like delivery truck that goes from like
You know that
this
chicken
place
noodle
to the
soup,
grocery
Levio?
store, but that would be attacking civilians. So
It's
Not only that,
civilians.
though, there should be tiger locations that are also similar to the boa shop. I'm sure the
We'd probably
tigers
have
have
to
their
go
own
across
restaurants,
past-
their own shop.
that would exist like that is past the front lines. That's why we're trying to make a dent in it. Or at least a hole. The Tigers have had 2-3 years to do whatever development they've wanted on that side of the district. And it's only been cited by scattering civilians and Kijun stationed in the airship.
Could we take our airdrop ship and go like really, really, really high up and then really over and then... Would that be dumb? Considering it's painted green,
Unless you don't want to
dumb.
have an airship anymore.
Yeah.
That thing would probably get mortared to shit if you get
for
halfway
sure.
across.
How high up do mortars go?
It depends on how big a mortar is.
The
Plus, they also
levels.
have
Each level has
turrets. They
ranges.
have the resources to supply a mech unit. Although they managed to build up the APC. Who knows what else they have out there that we don't know about?
Yeah, I mean, you do have an airship as well, so if you're trying to steal something for them with our own airship, I don't think it's going to go too well.
I just been like, we fly as high up as we can go in the drop ship.
Ranger
whether
also
it's
has
like,
his own airship.
Yeah, I just mentioned
I think it
that.
was scary.
Oh, I hate that shit. Fucking
And there's
crazy.
the of the Viper units being active.
Yeah, we need to be careful with the Vipers. We're not particularly well equipped to deal with them.
Vipers are fucking brutal.
If I were to put it
Was that
to a
that
word,
big
the
robot?
Viper,
Yes.
the Viper
it was.
units are likely the most dangerous Tiger unit we can come across.
I mean, they are technically walking magical constructs.
Always that one.
And then there are the Vipers, and then there are the advanced unit, the Silverbacks.
Silverbacks are much more armored, much more deadly and larger.
They also serve
We
as
faced them on our way to the
normally
front
Nev's
lines.
personal guard.
You did? Huh.
What was it?
The Vipers.
Vipers.
Yeah, there
Really?
it was one.
Yeah, there
I
was
saw
one.
both you, Gems, and
Yeah,
like
there was a
two other
Viper
people.
unit that
Did
was
you manage
deployed.
to destroy
We
it?
almost
No, it retreated
No.
before we could do anything.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Jesus Christ.
With even a bunch of us trying to take it down, it didn't even really get scratched.
Not only that, it's like 1, 2. That's like 2 Magitech people on it as well.
I'm pretty
Crazy
sure Ace
shit.
was on it too.
Yeah, I think Ace.
The
and-
Magitech units supplied by Kijun are capable of taking down a Viper, if that gives you an idea.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, it is Nev Tech. She makes some very.
I've heard the name. I don't know much
Nev
about them.
is an ex. She's a darling of Magitech in District 0. She kind of created everything. My sword, the Vipers, she made them. So they're
She
made
also used
very
to
high
work
quality.
She also used to work for Kijun, thus why she's currently at the top of any bounty board supplied by them. I'm pretty sure due to her worth, her bounty sits higher than Maz right now. That says a lot. Fortunately enough, she isn't the most dangerous piece on the board right now.
In the past, we have tried making efforts for her to defect and join us. She's too valuable to just kill.
But we haven't been in
And,
a place to be able to accomplish that is the largest issue, and it's been
Money.
forgotten.
She wants money. A lot of it. The only reason why she's on the Tiger side is because they are financially backing her research.
Our efforts against Vito and Casino were to aid in the fact of Nev defecting our side, I'm pretty sure. But that was only part of it.
I'm gonna step out real quick. I need to talk to Python about something.
Yeah, sure. Ooh, no. Food poisoning from chicken noodle soup, that's not good.
Since, Wall's departure, we've remained on decent terms with Nev, I'd say.
Yeah, I heard about him fucking things up for us.
Yeah, well, can't do much about it now.
Yeah.
It's on the past at this point. something you made yourself, or?
No, it's corporate grade. I bought it.
Doesn't come from a company called Caldwell or anything, right?
I don't think so. It's not stolen, it's actually bought. However, I'm still trying to get used to its scope. It's not zeroed in properly.
Doesn't look like it operates on gunpowder, or does it really look like... There's a battery tied to it. Is it propulsion?
I guess you could say it's like a rail gun, a coil gun.
Sick.
I wouldn't call this a railgun.
Oh, it uses some sort of electromagnetic waves to propel something. Although it does shoot a solid round. So it's a mixture between, I guess, electric as well as ballistic.
Magnetic rounds?
Yeah.
Though I suppose that works more on thermal engineering than it does electrical.
I don't really know its specs. All I know is that it kills things pretty well and has very high penetration.
What's the impact range on it then?
Haven't really tested it.
Given the shorter and longer barrel, I reckon short would probably get you 200 meters, long one 500.
Yeah, I haven't really tested it much myself, but yeah, probably 200 meters, if not a bit more. But most of the time I don't really need to shoot that far. I normally switch the power out based upon what I'm shooting. Armored vehicles or heavily armored targets, I tend to attach the barrel. It does pretty well, and it's a bit heavy though.
You've got plenty of strength. You've got plenty of strength to carry it as is.
Yeah, true. I got a strong back, but the kickback is quite brutal as well.
I know that feeling. It's what I used to have to deal with my old arm before I was forced to make replacements. Now, the kickback is manageable.
Ranch, you're not the tallest guy around. Did anyone ever give you shit for that?
That's quite a hell of a question.
Maybe when I first joined, sure.
If you don't mind. Wrench was, when he first joined the Whisperers, he was bullied for being a bit scrawny.
Any what?
Chocolate milk.
Oh.
Queen, do we have any chocolate milk?
We might have some chocolate. You can probably melt it with some water. Won't be chocolate milk, but it'll be hot cocoa, kind of.
Watered down. Yeah, it's like watered down hot chocolate, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, we might have some milk powder. You can add some water to it, and then something like that. The chocolate is not typical chocolate. It is basic. The best way you can use to describe it.
You're not expecting the fancy stuff, especially anywhere around here.
Yeah. But yeah, Wrench was bullied for being scrawny. I had to intervene because some people were trying to train him to be bigger, stronger, but they went about it in a very bad way. And I guess you could say Wrench's strength and accomplishments come through trial by fire. But that's normally the case for Whispers. The saying what doesn't kill you makes you stronger is literally the backbone of how we exist and how we thrive.
Chocolate bar,
I
water
see.
bottle, milk powder,
Okay.
chocolate glass.
This
If you want it
kind of
hot,
cocktail. Is
I
anybody
mean, without
the chocolate?
there's a barrel fire outside. I don't think there's a microwave here. I don't have
Go
any
warm it up,
thermal-
kiddo.
thermal-
Fucking put it above the fucking hall fucking
Should I use
fire.
my
Wait a
saddle
moment.
sword?
Oh my god.
As long as you
There's a
don't burn out
microwave in
Trying
the
to break
bunker,
the
I'm pretty
glass.
sure.
Only take like what?
Oh, there
Dallin,
is.
15 seconds?
Dallin,
Yeah, there's a microwave in the
That'd be
bunker.
there's a microwave in the bunker.
Chocolate milk's worth it.
He's crazy.
He's feral for the chocolate milk.
Just make sure not to get any coolant in it. It's gonna take it taste a bit off otherwise.
Yeah, it is.
I'll just invert the shot glass so nothing gets in.
What?
It's not. It's bottled water. It's not made. It's just ingredients.
Oh, you said invert, so I thought you meant you
Bro,
were
just,
gonna.
that's crazy.
You'll be fine.
People stopped fucking around with me once they realized I was actually useful, and then started treating me like anything other than a person.
You were useful to begin with, Wrench. People just have their own opinions of usefulness, quotation marks.
And at some point, I was made the backbone of the Hollow.
Sorry, mate.
There's often
Yes.
those not ready for leadership that earn it the most.
You bartended today,
That's
Link?
crazy.
What was?
Something like that.
I'm just surprised that Wrench was bullied.
Okay,
That's,
what you got?
it doesn't match, you know.
I mean,
I don't know.
I used to
Say
be
something. I don't know how to mix drinks.
scrawny as well.
so
So roughly the same height, but I used to be quite thin.
I just gave someone the means to make
He used to
chocolate.
be a scout,
Okay,
chocolate
can,
milk.
can you do scotch and a rum of coke?
and then
One for
I
me, one for
well became this.
mate.
More easier, I guess.
I see.
Sure. Yeah. You want ice?
I'll take those.
Hey, look, it's a stranger. You lost, stranger? We don't get many visitors around these parts.
Right where I want
The cowboy himself. The man, the legend.
I mean, technically, we are in the western part of District 0, so he is in the Wild West.
Well, so. Let's see how that
Maybe we
goes.
need to get you a horse.
I've been looking into making a cyber horse.
That would be sick. That would be fucking sick. Ah!
Oh, yeah. You just gotta speak up. And I'll probably
Dude, I'm
use-
hard just thinking about it. That's crazy.
I actually don't know if we have any
Sorry.
coke on.
Sorry. Joke. Joke.
Right, okay.
I was completely zoned out.
Well, okay.
You're still
Gems,
able to joke out here.
you would feel it.
I didn't hear what.
You don't need to hear it. You can probably feel it if
Hi.
what they said comes true.
Me, I was one of the tank members, and then what's it called? I also did some distractions when
You
me
like
and
my
Dana
shirt,
swapped
Queen?
out.
What is it?
Regardless, I wanted to give my thanks to all those that
One second.
accomplished the task. The Lost Network can move a little freely now. more freely.
I don't know all that, but yeah, no, he thinks this is business. It helps everyone, so
Why are you
that's
laughing?
fun.
All the way over to see this.
Here you go, buddy.
Well, considering you got me to walk over here, what you packing?
I haven't finished your drink yet. I don't know your drink.
You need to drop it. It's over my shoulder. I can just, you know.
Oh, so that's where all your extra height went.
I'm just that big. 80 and oh my god. You know it, Queen.
Why did you act like that? You weren't expecting this from me?
Hey, that was crazy.
No, that's crazy. That's insane.
Finger scotch.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what they say, dude. All my height went in there. That's why I'm like,
You want a drink, old man?
Does it also work for the skinnies as well?
No, I've been sober for almost.
You want to make your own
Queen.
No, I don't need anything to drink.
Queen, that's crazy. Did he put something in your drink? Did Wrench put something in your drink?
No,
You're just funny by default?
Queen can make jokes.
No.
Queen's funny as shit.
I wasn't. No, these are not jokes. These are serious questions.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. My bad. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, boss. I'll lock in.
I heard something about you and Queen thinking about the Res District.
Okay, that sounded crazy at first. I heard about you and Queen.
We're still missing a
Sorry.
functional operational food bank. The Coconut Mall is still
I'm in a good mood, man.
Keegan's food bank filled.
I think it's the painkillers from the injuries.
I don't think it's worthwhile housing any more food in there.
Don't take too much. You can get addicted to
The
morphine.
rest of the outposts across the grid to make sure
I'm trying not to. Just had to after recent injuries. It was like too much of a burning sensation.
Burning sensation?
so far as possible.
Yeah,
Outside parties.
you know when an injury hurts so much it like burns. You feel like it tingling.
Yeah, the nerve endings tend to be quite
Maybe
sharp.
get some food input in it.
Yeah, and that's what it felt like.
And using the cafe as a smuggling.
I hate that feeling when it starts to do that little tingle. It freaks me out, so I take painkillers.
It's not fun.
Risky.
Yeah, thanks, by the way.
That doesn't require.
Getting you the meds? Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
I've been trying to get agents in the Res District.
Surrounds of the place.
It's kind of dumb.
What do you want from my boss, gang? What do you want? Is he bothering you, Queen?
I mean, recruit more.
No.
Queen. Yeah, no.
Okay, good. I'm fucking watching you, bitch.
Things are starting to spice up just a little bit. What I know.
You remember him. Remember that little kid, kind of? It was at
As for
Daz
underground
when
mappings,
the Maz and them pulled up.
which is what
The little short little one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember how I was trying to tell you to get him away from everybody.
see what I can dig up.
I
We
think
made,
I don't really remember that day
An
that much.
agreement to kill him.
What?
I talked to Queen about it.
As I told
Just
her,
like any other
first
tiger,
time underground
he used to be killed.
or
Okay.
Not to mention, if
Never mind then,
he's
talk's over.
if he's infatuated with Maz, I don't think he's going to take kindly to Maz being killed, which means we have a potential new threat in the if we were to leave him alive.
Yeah, revenge arc type shit. We don't want none of that.
As much as I don't like the idea of killing someone young, kind of, yeah.
Like old
Okay.
fucking stories.
We all
Just
had
wanted
choices.
to bring it up.
How?
And possibly
I,
Jason as well.
going back to the era of Adeli, when he used to be a tyrant,
Tell you,
there was a certain someone who used
now
to
that the APC's gone,
be around. He had a younger
the
brother,
Lost Network can move
very,
more freely throughout the front
very
lines.
young,
I doubt it still.
and
The only thing they have still
he fucked up,
Oh,
and his younger brother got killed over the phone.
I'm just
Wanna
saying,
come with me?
with a little more room to breathe.
My
I'd like to help.
The kids are no more than like 10 years of age. So.
More so than we already are.
Sadly, it's just the cost of the life we live.
If anything comes to mind where we can assist, simply let me know.
It kinda sucks. I know.
It sucks, but it's just how shit is.
I wasn't too happy with it either, but once Queen kinda explained it, I
Could use more vehicles.
I get it.
One of the production
All I can
facilities
suggest
we
is that you
got
make it
out
quick,
is here
so he doesn't have to
from
suffer.
as a house for
Yeah,
plenty of rides.
that's the biggest mercy we can do.
If we play our cards right, we could probably
Recreate
rework it
greatest fantasies that we always
into a
wanted to do.
workshop.
I was thinking about that.
So,
See what abandoned vehicles we can procure.
and
Wet.
maybe
raining.
How is your
get our own APC out.
budget chocolate milk?
Tweaking?
Lots are currently
You're
out
never the
there
best shot.
on themselves,
drinking,
securing
he's
whatever's
drunk.
left of the APC.
Is he on hallucinogenics?
Looks like he's just talking to
Once we have the parts
himself.
for it, maybe we can make something for
Derek.
ourselves.
Hi, mate.
Who are you talking to?
I'll of course see how I can assist
No.
while
Alright.
Gotcha.
I work I will add. I like to do things. I like to work for the people here, the people that work for me cannot.
How many people we're talking to?
Not always, at least.
People cope with things in different ways.
Yeah, it is how it is. As long as it ain't harmful.
There's plenty of
Bless him.
from
Yeah.
as long as none of
I've
them
heard many
involve
cases in the front
feeling
lines of people talking to each other, or,
being an alcoholic.
you know, PTSD and everything else.
That
Yeah, I'm guessing it's not uncommon.
will have to be dealt with those closer to him.
Yeah, not as uncommon as you
I
would
like Henderson.
to believe.
You always did like that,
I
didn't you?
haven't got time to fix his problems.
You know, you should.
Dude, we're lucky we don't have psychologists here. I think they'd lose their shit.
I'm right here.
We
Hey,
did have.
you're here now. You're not usually here, cowboy.
I know.
At one point, we did have a psychologist, but they left due to the work strain and a few of the problems. I actually believe that they were Jimmy's brother.
Huh.
Sister.
Sister, sorry.
By the way, Sun
Wait,
Reckoner,
really?
if you
No.
look at Derek, there's a stream.
She was a journalist.
Face.
I thought they were
I believe.
families.
I think you're talking about someone older.
My memories are getting muddled now.
It could be someone older, but you're right. Oh, when you go through so many generations, it's hard to keep track of everyone. I just remember faces.
Oh, I know, trust me.
Yeah.
In my tenure, the Hollows never had a psychologist, therapist, no matter how desperate this
God,
place
don't say
needs
that. You're making me feel old.
I think having one would be crazy. I think we're just turning them crazy. Poor psychologists. They
They
lose
need
it.
to be a little more experienced, I think.
Not only experience can save you out here, dude.
I mean, experienced.
Yeah, how old are you again?
57? 50.
We'll make sure to note it down on the next psychologist applies in, you know. Has to be at least 50.
Oh, fuck. We're not gonna get many people applying then. This is kind
Yeah,
of a
no.
profession where, you know, the young die young and the old are, well, yeah.
Me. Immortal.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wouldn't say I'm
Cowboy's immortal.
Dude, if I reach my 30s, I wanna do the biggest party in the world. I wanna do like fireworks or like.
Yeah, when you hit 30, you do fireworks.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I should
I'm
get
gonna
some
do
fireworks then.
fireworks. Oh my god. You hit 30?
Last year.
Oh my god. Was it gonna be 31 this year?
No, that's not.
Tower by the gate.
That's not how it works, but I guess we could say
That
that.
would be crazy if they find your birthday and just shoot us with mortars on your birthday as fireworks. That would be actually ass.
Yeah, I get the feeling that's something that would Massive do. Happy birthday, Queen, just blowing off a load of mortar strikes.
Ugh. Not an experience I'd like that.
These gifts.
Dude, this bitch needs to spend some money on her fucking mouth. She stinks. Every time I stand by her, she smells like a fucking...
Who, Maz?
Maz. Every time she opens her mouth, it's like a full fucking... I see like green stank coming out of her mouth. It's kind of fucking wild. All the people she bites, that shit rots between her teeth.
Well, she's been with.
They're all metal anyways.
So.
Blech.
That's why getting bit by her is a bad idea. You don't know what kind of infection she has.
Oh yeah.
Human bite's already bad
Oh,
enough as it
dude.
is, so I imagine Maz is even worse.
Poison damage? That's such bullshit.
Well,
Pretty much, dude, we
bacteria.
already
His
do.
bite's been taking a while to heal, so it's probably because of her.
Yeah.
You don't
I think you need to
understand what
survive.
it's like leaning injured.
Your immune system's probably kicking it because of the, yeah. Probably supercharged, perhaps.
It's a mixture. Yeah.
Yeah.
That Maz bitch.
I mean, like, cut ourselves in something, so if they try to bite us, it just, you know, it's kind of like a dog.
Like they do with nails for like kids, where they put that nasty shit on their nails and you bite on it. It's like,
It would
Just have
eventually get
bottles and
washed
stuff.
off because of the coolant and all the other blood. Whenever
Well,
you
like,
go
right
to
before
battle.
like someone's gonna fight her, they pull out a canteen, they like drizzle and stuff.
That's just.
dude, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put like a full-on like wires all over me. When she bites me, she's gonna tase herself. Boom! I'm gonna get tased too, but you know.
Just make,
Please, you
just make
taste
a
a bitch.
stink bomb at this point.
Oh my god.
Next time she bites me, I'm gonna try doing that.
That's so. Oh my god.
I might
We
just
should
be able to
make
tase
the
her actually.
stinkiest ball ever, and then find like a tiger outpost.
Any of you.
I mean, if you find some really powerful magnets, you can just
She's bit me before.
pop it on her lips and she can't open her mouth
It
then.
was a bad spot.
Oh my god.
At least until
My
we
god.
take back our...
I'm cooking. I'm cooking in my head. My Mickey brain is spinning.
Yeah, we think of these funny ideas, and they pull out yet another bullshit contraption that fucks us over again, or another.
Don't worry.
chemical
I'm
weapon.
making it's gonna be a chemical weapon, honestly. It's gonna be like a fucking grenade. We're gonna have a few of them. They're gonna be like the stinkiest shit, but it's also be gonna mix
Bye, phone
with like
crunch.
spray,
I'm
like the
retiring
pepper
to my
spray,
room.
so it burns really hard when
My
you breathe in, or it's like
limbs
in your
are
eyes.
feeling a bit tired.
And then it's like gonna ruin their fucking day.
Whoever throws it well.
Have a good rest of your night.
We're gonna have like we can have like a machine. What's it called? I forget the name.
I'm heading to bed,
Like
you free. Have a good night.
Have a good night, Queen. Take care of yourself
Yeah,
and
you
your
too.
little creature feature.
I will show it to you sometime.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Thanks, Queen.
Take care of yourself, Derek.
Like something
Have a good
that will
night.
shoot it out, you know? You know where to see.
Oh, you as well, Queen. Take care.
Thank you. You're so smart.
My full body is dying, chat. So that's why we're ending the session early. I've tried plugging it in to charge it, but I went to VR to watch movies last night, and I forgot to charge my battery bank. So yeah, we're lacking battery to be able to do stuff. So we are calling it early. Personality I am Fern.
This is Queen. I'm retiring for the night. If you need to consult anyone from leadership, Python and Mensch should still be awake at this point. Yeah, I really do like these sessions where it's a social. They are very enjoyable, and it gives us kind of like context and allows us to bond. I actually really like the session. The session was really nice. You missed it? I mean, I'm sure you can still show up. It's only been gone for 3 hours. Are you sick? Can you not show up? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Remy had the same problem. Fuck. I'm kind of glad I bought like 2 sets of controllers when I did, because hello Kusin. Hello Kusin.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello, I'm chilling.
Been chilling.
Got ahead of myself too.
Yeah. I would say longer, but my full body's dying, so I didn't charge it from Monday. So.
It's fair. Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah, doing pretty well. Just trying to pace myself and getting a little bit of a headache with VR. I think I'm feeling a bit nauseous. I don't know. How are things going for your end?
Just take it easy. Chillin'.
Did you have a good session? Did much happen?
No, not much. I mean, it was good though. Just relaxing and acting traumatized from the whack mission of seeing everybody die around you on Friday.
I think it'd be cool to have more of these like kind of like social context sessions, so we can kind of bond and do stuff. We used to have them quite a lot during season 1, and it kind of made things feel more kind of interconnected and woven. It was really good.
I get you. It does help with connection, because to make content for yourself, you just go interact with people. I get what you mean.
So what you plan to do? Just gonna go hang out, or are you just gonna log off for the night?
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of VR and maybe work on other model stuff if I get around to it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go charge my stuff and then go into get back in VR to do some fishing. So I do want to do some more fishing.
Did you go to the fish world, like the big one? Or
Yeah,
like
the big
old
one, the fish.
Yes. How long have you been doing it?
Not really that long. I'm level 57 now, but I've just been kind of just fishing every now and then. I like the new update, but you know, trying to get enough people to play with is just difficult, and I'm trying to make my relationship with my VR a bit healthier, rather than just be like VR is just strictly for work. And so whenever I get my headset on, it's like my face hurts, and this is, you know, exhausting and whatnot. So
I get you. What did they add? I haven't played it in a while.
So there's a new pyramid update. Don't know anything about that. Apparently the pyramid is open, so that's that. And then they also added.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they also added leviathans as well, which is basically every 2 hours a leviathan will spawn, and you can fish there. It's like a raid boss. There's a HP bar and everything, and you need quite a lot of people to have it drained. But you can get certain like rare fish or rare parts, and you can then take those to a crafter, and they'll craft it into a new really good rod, I think.
That's so cool.
Yeah. If you like, I can let you
Makes me
know
super
when I get
into it.
into it, so you can join. But that's up to you.
I probably wouldn't tonight.
Yeah, that's fine.
But maybe another time, of course.
Yeah.
I got into it a lot until about the first Shamrock update thing they did, and then a little after that I stopped.
Yeah, I got the bunny rabbit. I want to consistently play, but it's kind of boring when you play by yourself. It's nice to kind of play when you're socializing or talking. It's nice.
It is a lot better with other people.
Alright. I'm heading off. Take care, Kusen. It was nice talking to
You
you.
too.
And
Yeah, of
nice seeing
course.
you.
Nice seeing you too.
It would be great if we could have more interactions with Queen and Asher, but I know it's like two antisocial people that just don't want to talk to each other, so it makes
True.
sense.
Yeah. You just need a. What am I trying to think of? It's like a reason, but that's not the word I'm looking for.
No, I think a reason or motivation or motive is the right word.
Motive. I get you.
Anyway.
I get that too.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night. Oh my god, you are 364? Are you playing desktop or do you play in VR, Blake? Holy shit. And wait, are those the second controllers this year? Oh my god. What's the combination? I think that's like a really good combination. Isn't it like the desert rod with the... in VR, fuck. Yeah, I kinda wish I had a better relationship with VR and I would get into it more. I'm trying to get back into doing VR and just feeling more comfortable again. Because, again, treating VR like a job at the moment. Yeah, isn't like the combination of like the desert makes sense. Makes sense. See, I would go and fish now, but my stuff is literally gonna die, so I think I was gonna get into VR with a few other people and just fish. Alright. Hey kitten, hope you had a good time at the session. Not sure if you talked to many people. I tried to interact with you as much as possible and try to make you feel involved. So yeah, I hope you had fun. Today is kind of like a bit of a dry day. You might have a bit more fun when it comes to the missions. And hopefully you get your full body working by that point. But yeah, that's it for me. That's it for me today, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you like what you saw here today, please consider giving me a follow. It helps the channel out. Most importantly, it lets you know when I go live again next. In the chat, thank you much to Arcane Wing. There's a link to our Discord, YouTube, and Twitter, our social medias. Join them, have fun. The Discord is open for communications, discussion, sharing clips, and artwork. So yeah, for at home, I will happily answer questions that you have about the roleplay space or the roleplays I partake in. And yeah, some things happen in this that warms my heart. And Arcane knows something in particular that, I don't know, makes me happy that I do this. Like, oh god, Arcane, the thing you sent me, oh my god, it's so unbelievably adorable. It's so precious. And I like doing things for that. Makes it all feel, real and worthwhile. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Kuro. Hope you have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. It really did make my day. It really did make my day. Yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for stopping by. And I will see you in the next one, which will be Friday. Bye bye.